guys, it's Ivy, and welcome back to my crafty channel. And today I'm going to be talking about all of my paints. So basically showing you guys all of my paints and telling you guys how much they cost, and just telling you guys, doing a 1 to 10 review of stars, and just like telling you guys about them. And maybe you guys want to purchase the paints that I rate the best, or maybe you guys are just watching this video for entertainment. So yeah. But before we get started with today's video, if you guys like this video, then please click the thumbs up. And if you guys enjoy all of my videos, then please subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright, you guys, so the first section is watercolors. Sorry guys, not section, category. So the first category is watercolors. Alright, you guys, so this first set here actually came from Dollar Tree, which I am super impressed and surprised. And this is actually a pretty good watercolor set. It's super nice, and it comes with so many colors. The colors that it comes with are black, brown, purple, blue, greeny blue, a lot of people call it turquoise, red, sky blue, white, yellow, orange, pink, and last but not least, green. And this set also came with a paintbrush, but it was one of those plastic bristled paintbrushes that work terribly. But any paintbrushes that you're going to get at Dollar Tree aren't going to work very well. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, just so you guys knew that the paintbrush, you're not going to want to use the paintbrush with this set, because it totally ruins the set if you use the paintbrush. So this was a super good deal. This was only $1, and that is actually super surprising to me. So here I have some cardstock here that I think you might be able to find at Dollar Tree. And then I have my paintbrushes here that I've just got in many places. And I think I'm going to test these out with my favorite paintbrush. So yeah. Oops, I forgot the water. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I'm just gonna test out all of these. So I'm gonna start with purple, because purple is my favorite color. And you guys do need a lot of water for a tiny bit of paint, but that was kind of expected, that something wouldn't go quite right with it. So here I have it on my brush, and that is just beautiful. Now these are definitely not the brightest colors ever, but you can totally see them, and they're actually really nice. Super beautiful. And just super duper nice, and I really like these. All of them are really nice. And yeah, I would totally recommend the Dollar Tree watercolor set. It is so cool. So yeah. And of course this is a little bit chalky, but that's just because it's pretty low quality. And I forgot to rate this, you guys. So this is probably, honestly, a 9 stars, 9.5 stars out of 10. If you guys don't know what 0.5 means, it means in a half. So 9.5 out of 10. And just because they're so cheap, these obviously aren't the best watercolors ever. Not the most high quality, but 9.5 stars out of 10 just because they're so cheap and they work pretty well. So yeah. The next set is this one, and I think that this was around $8, but I can't tell you guys for sure. And this is a pretty cool set, and it comes with so many colors. Oh, can't get it open. Oof. So yeah, here it is. So many colors, and yeah. So honestly, you guys, these paints are probably one of the worst watercolor sets that I've ever had. These are okay. I don't mean to be mean or anything, but you have to let the water soak on them for about an hour to get the ultra bright color that you want. And it just, I don't know, I don't like these. I definitely wouldn't recommend these. And since these were $9, honestly, the Dollar Tree watercolor set worked so much better than the $9 set. So that's really surprising to me. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I mean. Alright, so here I have my paintbrush, and I'm just going to go ahead, test out this greeny blue color. honestly, these aren't too bad, but I don't know. They just take so much water to get them going. And honestly, the Dollar Tree set is so much better than them. And you can see like little pebbles in them, like little dots in them. It's kind of weird. Can you guys see those little dots in it? I have no idea why that's there. And it smells really weird too. So yeah, I would recommend the Dollar Tree set honestly way more than I would recommend this set. So this set is probably rating about 5 out of 10 stars. So it's not too bad, but I definitely wouldn't recommend this. And obviously the Dollar Tree set is much more affordable. So yeah. Alright, you guys, so this next set here comes with all these colors, and these are watercolors where you're supposed to mix the water into the watercolors, so I'm just telling you guys that so you guys don't get confused or anything. And these are super nice. Oops. Sorry, you guys, a paint tube just fell. But yeah, these are super nice. It comes with at least 3 shades of each color, and these are super nice. And these were about $20. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how they work out. Alright, so here I'm just going to test out this blue color because I think it's really pretty. And I don't know, I just feel like it. So when you open the caps, there's a little seal on the top. But of course, this one doesn't have it because I have used this a lot before. So you can either choose to put a little bit on your paper and then put some water on your brush and spread it around. Or you can choose to, mix it before you put it on your paper. So this is super pretty, and this is probably one of my favorite watercolor sets ever. It's super nice and just so nice. I really like this set. And it's so good, and a little bit goes a long, long way, you guys. So this was only the tiniest drop I could possibly do, and it just made so much color. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to hold it up, but here it is. It just made so much color with the tiniest drop I could possibly do. So this is like one of the nicest, and this is definitely a 10 out of 10 out of 10. It's super nice. So I would totally recommend this set. And by the way, sorry guys, I don't know what brand the other one is, but this brand is the Art Creators brand. So I would this is super nice. I love them. Art Creators, Walter Kerr. So that's the names of paints. Alright, you guys, so the next category is just usual old paints. So this is a 12-pack of Crayola washable paints. And these paints are pretty good, but they are a little bit expensive. I wouldn't say they're too expensive. These are about $30 for this big of paint size, for 12 of them. So $40 for that is pretty good, honestly. I would totally recommend these. These do seem for like children. These are definitely for young children that don't really care. So you can totally see the brush strokes on these, which I never like to see that in paint. And then you can, and I don't know, these aren't the most high quality paints. They do crack if you put too big of blobs on your paper. But these are pretty good paints if you don't really care about that kind of thing. And they're pretty cheap for how much they are. If they were less paint, then I wouldn't recommend these, but I totally do because there's so much paint, and that's really cheap for that much paint. So yeah. By the way, I would probably give these a 7.5 out of 10 just because they crack and you can see the brush strokes. But if you guys are just looking for a pretty nice paint, then these would work. Alright, you guys, and I'm not going to test out these paints or those paints because I'm running kind of low, but sorry about that. Just believe me, you guys. So here I have my last paints. These are the Golden Artist Colors 10 Professional Fluid Acrylics. So these are fluid acrylic paints. And I would totally recommend these. These are really cool. But these were about the same amount of money as the Crayola paints over here. So these were pretty expensive for what they are, but they are pretty nice, and I would recommend these. They are quite expensive, and I'm just going to say that from the start, that it depends on what you think is worth it for paints. But here they are. So obviously it comes with 10 colors. So here they are. As you can probably see, they're really small. So anyways, and don't mind how dirty they are. I just use them a lot, so that's why they're so dirty. But yeah, these are pretty dang nice paints, and I would probably recommend these if you don't care how much your paint costs or how much you're going to buy it, because these actually don't spread well at all. You would have to put a lot of paint on your canvas for it to cover the canvas. So I would definitely recommend these, but I don't think these are probably the best choice ever, but these are pretty nice. And by the way, no brush strokes show, and no cracks in the paint if you put big splatters or anything. So yeah, I would totally recommend those. Alright guys, so that's the end of my video, and yeah, bye guys.